Hello, welcome to episode 12 of A Message From. We're your hosts. I'm Alyson.
And I'm Edward.
And we are participating in a challenge that has left us both in much pain.
Yeah.
What's our challenge?
I decided in April I was going to do 50 push-ups a day. And then I told you about it about 10 days into April. And you decided to also do it, but also catch up.
Yeah.
So
I blame you for this. I was really excited for some reason when you told me about it. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to do this too. It's a struggle.
Yeah. So how's it going? I'm in pain. I still have 20 more to do today.
I have not done any yet today, but I mean, it's going well.
Are you caught up yet?
I'm not caught up yet.
Great.
Let me just consult my tracking system here.
Oh, it's a very elaborate journal in case the listeners were curious.
It's a gorgeous journal.
Yeah.
I am still 8 days behind. But I didn't start until the 12th or the 13th, actually. So I've done like 4 days backdated in addition to all the days that I did this week.
That sounds like a lot of math that I don't understand.
Yeah. Basically, I still have a lot of push-ups to do over the next 2 weeks.
Okay, all right. Well, we only have 2 weeks left.
I know.
Someone was like, oh, the 30th or whatever. And I was like, oh, it's so far away. And then I looked at a calendar and I was like, no, it's not. It's very soon.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
The year is flying by.
Fortunately and unfortunately.
Yeah, a little bit of both.
Bittersweet.
Definitely.
I see on here on the doc that you have something written in Spanish, and I am incredibly curious. I would love to know more about this.
Oh, you want to know where I said that? You're going to cut that part out.
No, I'm not.
Okay, you want to know more about this. So,
yeah.
I finally decided to start catching up on some things on my watch list on Netflix.
Oh?
So, I watched this German movie, Easy and Aussie, that's been on my list for a while. And it was good.
Okay.
I mean, it's nothing to like write home about, but it's a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I was like, the next night I was like, okay, let's keep this going. I need to keep crossing things off my list. So I finally watched Palmeras en la Nieve, Palm Trees in the Snow.
Thank you. Yes. Yeah. And what the fuck is this?
Okay, so I saw it on Netflix and I was like, oh, that looks really good. And I was like, I know I've heard about this before. This is a conversation I was having with myself like 2 years ago.
Oh.
And yeah, it's been on my watch list for that long. But I'm like, I know I've heard about this before. And I looked it up and it was a book. So I was like, okay, I'll read the book first and then I'll watch the movie. Well, I finished the book last year sometime, but
who wrote the book?
Still hadn't watched the movie. It was a good book.
Who wrote it?
Wait, sorry, say that again?
Who wrote it?
Oh my gosh. I don't know who wrote the book. Let me look that up.
Oh my God.
I know I should know, but I don't.
Okay. So you read the book.
Anyway.
You watched the movie.
So I read the book. It was a very good book. And then obviously I just never watched the movie. But okay, the book is by Luz Gabas. Luth? L-U-Z. Luth?
It depends on where she's from is how you would pronounce it.
Okay, well.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is either.
Did you read it in English or Spanish?
I read it in English. My Spanish is very basic. I can get by in a pinch, but I cannot read a whole book.
So would you recommend this movie? Was it good?
Oh yeah, I would recommend the movie and the book. The movie was incredibly true to the book. Like a couple things happened out of order, but I was shocked at how close it was to the book. So fast forward to yesterday, I was like, let's keep this going. Just keep knocking things off my list. So I made this big feast for myself for dinner.
Right.
And I'm like, what should I watch next? And I'm looking at things and I'm like, there's no way I can focus on more subtitles while I'm eating an entire feast. It's it's too much.
Well, what were you going to watch with subtitles?
There are 2 Italian series that I've had on my list for a while.
Which
one is like Subara Blood on Rome.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Is it?
It's so
okay, it's been
good.
on my list for ages. And then the other one's like
didn't watch the recent
Baby or something.
Baby,
like,
so good. Chaotic
oh my gosh.
storyline. So good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so both of these I'm like, gosh, I need to focus. So
Baby
I can't
just
watch
ended
these right now.
actually.
Oh, really?
Which was good because it was like really chaotic. Like I enjoyed it, but it was like truly chaos while watching it. I had no idea what was going on ever.
Okay, I need to mentally prepare myself for that one.
Yeah.
But anyway, so you know how last week we were talking about The Crown? And I was saying, like, everyone says don't watch Bridgerton before you watch The Crown because then you won't like The Crown.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And so I'm sitting there like, do I really want to turn this show on again and watch this crusty old guy with TB, like, in denial about the fact that he's going to die?
I think that's like only one episode.
I watched like 5 minutes of one episode. Well, let me tell you, I turned Bridgerton on. And I watched the entire thing.
The entire season?
The entire season.
How many episodes are there?
I don't even know.
I feel like everything is like 6 to 8 now.
There was only one season.
They're filming season 2 now, I've heard.
Yes.
But
well, they need to hurry up because I'm obsessed.
Well, you know that hot dude's not coming back, right?
What?
Okay, you did not know. The hot main dude, I don't know what his name is.
I did not know.
Yeah, he's not coming back for season 2. It was like recently
well,
announced.
Then what's the point of season 2?
Well, apparently it's based, I've never even seen this, but I know that Bridgerton is based on a book series.
Right.
And in the book series, like there's a different love, like it talks about a different love story every time. And so it wouldn't even be about whoever was in the first one, even though they're probably going to be in it. Yeah. The look on your face, devastation,
Why
disgust.
Why did you watch this show?
It was a good one-off.
Man.
Yeah, sorry to burst your bubble there, but you would have found out eventually.
I've been on a wild ride these last, I can't even say 24 hours. I started watching it last night at dinner time and finished it at 2 a.m.
Oh, God. Oh, speaking of TV, did you see that The Circle is back?
Oh. I never even watched any of the other Circles.
Wait, you never watched the
list.
first season of The Circle US?
No. I think France is on my watch list.
Oh my God, France was so good. Brazil, so good.
I heard great things about Brazil. I heard Brazil was like the best.
Brazil was really good. France I also really enjoyed. I liked them all. But the US season 1 was very like, we're all best friends, blah, blah, blah. And the US season 2 is very not that. They finally learned.
I mean, why else do you watch these kind of reality shows? It's for the drama.
Although
you don't want best friends.
Yeah, no, so true. But yeah, if you watch, only 4 episodes are out currently.
Yeah, but I should probably watch the first one first, right? Or no?
Oh yeah, you could. I will say, The Circle is like a masterclass in cliffhanger, like edits. They are so good at making you watch the next one, which is like a problem.
It'll make me stay up till 2 a.m. again watching a show.
Yeah. You should watch the French one and remind me what happens because I kind of forget.
Okay. Yeah. That is something I can do.
But that's a subtitle situation.
Anything except committing to the crown again.
Yeah, anything but the crown.
For more than 5 minutes.
So I talked about this a smidge. Okay, I said a sentence about it in the last episode. But I started doing beach volleyball, which you and I have not really talked about.
No, we haven't. Tell me about beach volleyball.
Yeah, so signed up, and I was just like, oh, I'd like to play volleyball again, blah, 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 blah. Found this, like, beach situation. Obviously, there's no beach here. It's just a sand court. And it's definitely more like a school, quote, unquote. Like, there's a trainer, and I literally train like drills.
It's like a high school team?
It's those vibes. It's those vibes. Yeah.
Why is it not just like fun? Like, let's get together on the weekends and play beach volleyball.
Well, I think I mean, that must exist somewhere, but this is not what that is. And so when I signed up for this and paid for it, I was like, okay, but I enjoy it. But my body kills. My body hurts. I only do it once a week.
This is wild.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. We like scrimmaged for the first time yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, beach volleyball is like 2 people.
Yeah.
So it's like 2v2. And let me tell you, it's a lot of space to cover for 2 people. It's a lot of space. Yeah.
But you have long gazelle legs, so I'm sure you do just fine.
You would think. I do okay. The trainer did say to somebody, because I think I jumped up to block a ball, and we hadn't like really covered any of that yet. Because a lot of the people there like have played volleyball before, or like some of the people who are from like Latin America, South America, who were there, like definitely played on the beach in the summer all the time. And so like people can do other things other than what we've learned, for the most part. And so I like jumped up to block a ball, and I heard the trainer like say to somebody else like, "Oh, Edward's taking advantage of his height." And I was like, "Yeah, sorry."
Yes.
But my partner was very short. So, we balance each other out.
That's good.
Yeah.
Do you have the same partner every week? Oh, you've only been to like one class, right?
No, twice, 2 weeks.
Twice.
Yes, technically this girl and I have been partners both times. Which I think is a good thing, because she chose me this last week. She was like, "Oh, do you want to do this again?" And I was like, "Sure." Loved being chosen.
Of course.
I was like, must be
picked first in gym class.
Yeah, what kind of? But it was like, I guess that means she likes me, or I do a good job, so that's good. Ish.
Or she knows her disadvantages.
Right. Well, this was also for the drills
and you're tall.
too. Like we partnered for drills, and then we ended up also partnering for the scrimmages at the end.
I guess it's possible that someone picked you just because they like you.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really talked to anybody. It's not really too much time to talk. I'm constantly just running around being like, "Is it your turn? Is it my turn? What are we doing?" I am also the only person. Wow. I'm the only boy, of course. There's like 12 of us, and I'm the only boy, except for the trainer. And I'm also the only person who's not a native Spanish speaker.
This is like the exact opposite of what I pictured when you told me you were going to volleyball.
Oh my God, really?
I don't know. I just figured like it'd be a mixed group of people just getting together for a fun game of volleyball.
I kind of thought that too, in a way. But then when I got there, and he was like, the first day, he was like, "Okay, we start every phone. You do 4 laps around the court." And I was like, "What?" I mean, that's not hard. But I was like, "What?" And then he was like, "Okay, we're going to," and it's like literally like, I do planks. I like sprint across the court. I like do all these drill things. The first day was rough. The sun was in my eyes. The sand was cold. But I mean, I do enjoy it, and I will be paying for another month.
Okay, well, that's good to know. Like a pleasant surprise.
Yeah. It was very pleasant. And I mean, everyone's nice. I mean, it's only been 2 weeks, but so far so good.
That's good.
Yeah. I even bought fun little shoes to wear in the sand. They're technically for surfing.
Ooh.
And I wore them.
Do they keep the sand out?
Yeah. And also like your feet warmer, because the sand can be kind of cold. Because I do it at 10 in the morning.
Oh, so yeah, it's so cold in the mornings.
Yeah, especially in April.
Colder than I feel like it should be.
Yeah, well, for you, yeah, it's quite warm here. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's still getting down into like the 40s at night here. And my heat is broken.
Oh my God, that's right. Your heat is broken.
Just randomly stopped working this week. I kept waking up in the middle of the night like, why am I so cold? Like, what is going on? What's wrong with me? A surprise. My heat doesn't work. So
that is brutal. Are you going to get it fixed?
That's cool. I'm going to get it fixed. I was just so annoyed. I was like, I've had it. Everything is going wrong here. Which is so weird.
Is it? Is it weird?
It is. Like,
maybe your vibes are
I've lived
off.
in this apartment community before, but in a different unit. And in like the 2 years that I was there, I called maintenance once. Since I've moved in here, literally everything has broken and needed to be fixed or replaced. So I'm just like, do I have bad luck? What's wrong?
I don't know.
Why is my heat not working? Why am I waking up to like 63 degrees in my apartment? I'm literally wrapped in a blanket wearing Christmas socks.
It's also April.
And it's April.
It's
like, come
May.
on. I'm fed up.
Yeah. Well, why don't we take a break? We'll each do 10 push-ups, warm up a little bit, and we'll come back with a message from my mother.
Great idea. Okay, we're back. Warmed up, refreshed.
Out of breath.
We each did 10 push-ups.
Yep. We did. And it's true. We did.
Yes. A little out of breath. But we have a message from Edward's mom.
We do. Yes. Somehow she finangled her way into sending us a video message to the hotline.
It was incredible. When I got this video message, I was so excited.
Yeah.
So excited.
We'll get into it after. We'll play the message now.
Here we go.
Hello, Edward. This is your mother. I'm calling in on your podcast. My question was, you guys were talking about different accents, and you two were doing the funny New York accents, and you were just talking about different accents, and you just spoke about your Alyson's grandmother having like a Midwestern accent. My question, Edward, is why didn't you bring up the accent from Pittsburgh with all the Pittsburgh E's? You know, like I want to go downtown and get me a sandwich, and then I'm going to go to the Steeler game, and I'm hoping that they beat those jag-off Ravens. So anyway, that's my little question. I just wanted to tell you or ask you about why you didn't talk about the Pittsburgh E's. I know that your father uses a lot of Pittsburgh E's, and most of the time he does it to irritate myself or you. When he says sandwich, in that. So anyway, that's my message.
She doesn't even say bye.
Bye.
She goes, that's my message. Yes.
I love her message.
Her message is, my mother is nothing if not entertaining.
This is true.
Yeah. So somehow she sent a video message to the hotline. And
I didn't know that was possible.
Neither did I.
But I received the notification and I opened it up and I'm like, there's no transcript in here. Like, what's going on? And then I see an attachment and I was like, did she send us a text message? Is that how this shows up? And then I click on it and it's a video message. I was so excited.
Yeah, because I had asked her about it and she was like, oh, well, she thought that it it would ring for you or something. Yes,
this is something that maybe we should clear up because many people have been confused about this. When you call the hotline, I'm not answering. Sorry. My phone will not ring. I do not have a phone that is specifically associated with this phone number. It is my phone number. It's our phone number. It's the podcast phone number. It's the podcast phone number. Yeah. When you call our hotline, it's just going to go to voicemail, and then you leave us a voicemail, and then the voicemail comes directly to me on my phone, through my email.
Yes.
Yeah. I guess we never explained that, and there's been...
And that's how we got this video message, which will be put on the Instagram. Sorry, Mom.
I love it. I'm so excited.
But let's get into Pittsburgh E's, a topic I love. Do you know anything about Pittsburgh E's?
So, the name Pittsburgh E's. I'm familiar with a Pittsburgh accent, but I didn't know it was referred to as that.
Ah, okay. So, kind of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, there are so many accents all over the U.S. We could do 5 episodes.
Oh my God. I would love to do regular accent episodes.
That would be incredible.
Yeah, so disclaimer. I cannot do the Pittsburgh accent very well, even though I kind of have some of the intonation of it, I guess, or like pronunciation of it, but it's kind of been erased by the fact that I teach British English abroad.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, I can't really do the accent very well. Not like my parents can. But do you know any Pittsburghese words? Like if I said a word to you in Pittsburghese, would you be like, "Oh, I know that," or like, "No, I don't know what that is"?
I don't know. I guess you need to say the word.
True. Well, it's a good thing I did that because I made a quiz for you.
Fabulous.
Yeah, it is.
We love a quiz.
12 words, multiple choice, and you just have to tell me what the right one is, the right meaning of the word. Okay.
I love this.
Yeah, I was very proud of myself. The first one is slippy.
Slippy.
Yeah.
Like slippery. When it's icy outside and you're driving, you're like, oh, it's slippy out.
Okay. I was going to read the options.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Read the options, but am I right?
Yes, you're correct. The options were A, short sip of pop. That one was not my best work. B, slippery because of water or ice. C, a slip up or mess up.
What's B?
Yeah, we know it's B. Okay, 2, Jaggerbush.
Sorry, 2. I will wait for the for the multiple choice answers to be read.
2, Jaggerbush. A, plant with thorns. B, a special shot. Or C, an asshole.
A plant with thorns.
Yeah, it is letter A. That one also I couldn't really think of too much for. It's like a bush. Like, of course, it's a plant.
A bush. We call those picker bushes in Michigan.
Oh, fun. I have never heard that before.
Picker bush.
3, Pittsburgh chair. A chair used to reserve a parallel parking spot, a rock lookout on the side of Mount Washington, or Flagstaff Hill in Squirrel Hill, a hill with a view of the city downtown.
Oh, this one's tough.
Yeah.
I want to say B because that seems reasonable, but I know that in Chicago, people put chairs to reserve their parking spaces, so I'm going to go with that, the parking space one.
It is A literal chair that you use to reserve a parallel parking spot on your street.
Yeah.
My grandfather still does that, even though he does not have a car. He still reserves a parking spot.
You might need a spot. What if someone pays him a visit?
Oh, no, yeah. It's literally because people will come visit him and they need a spot. 4, Kennywood's open. A, the bar is open. B, a person is a little crazy, kind of like lost their marbles. Or C, your fly is down.
Oh, I was for sure going A, but now I'm feeling like I need to go C.
Is that your final answer?
C. Final answer.
C?
Yeah.
You are correct. Your fly is down. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you're very
I'm no
good at
Pittsburghese.
Do you know what Kennywood is? Kennywood's a theme park in Pittsburgh.
I did not.
Yes. So people say.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, sure.
Like Kenny Loggins would? Like Dollywood?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
Who's Kenny Loggins?
He's the guy who sung Danger Zone.
What the hell is Danger Zone?
Way to the
Oh, that song.
Danger Zone.
Yeah, no.
That is Kenny Loggins, right?
I cannot
It's
confirm.
Kenny Loggins.
I have no idea.
Okay. Next question.
Yinzer. A, a Pittsburgher. B, a brand of beer. C, an asshole.
Oh, I was going to say a Pittsburgher, but now I'm like, is it C?
What do you think? A or C? Or B?
This might be the first one I get wrong.
Ooh.
Oh my God. C.
It is A Pittsburgher. Yeah. Which technically also could be an asshole, depending on the type of person.
To the rest of the world, yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah, it could be. Okay, next one. Gum band. Is A, a local band, B, a rubber band, or C, a Band-Aid?
B, a rubber band.
Very good.
I knew that one as soon as you said it.
Oh, well, look at you. Didn't even need the multiple choice.
Also, can I say, that was a joke, what I just said. I don't want people in Pittsburgh to think I hate them.
I need to apologize in advance.
I need to clarify.
Ready for the next one?
Yeah, ready.
All right. A jagoff, a thorny plant, a sharp turn, or an asshole.
Okay, now I know this one is C.
Yeah, this one's an asshole. The one my mother used in her message.
I love it.
A word I heard a lot growing up, especially while in the car, referring to other drivers. 8, to stop up, clog something, visit somewhere, or cause a commotion.
Clog something.
Visit somewhere.
What?
Yeah, you stop up somewhere.
Oh, wow. That one's an interesting one.
Yes.
You fooled me.
Like, finally. I was like, oh, this is what it would be. But yeah, you can like stop up at the house. It means like to visit someone's house.
Yeah, okay. That one's interesting.
Yep. Inat means and all that. Gnats, like little bugs, or in that.
And all that.
And all that, yes. A word my father genuinely uses all the time. 2 more. Red up. Wash up, mark up, tidy up.
Oh, wow. Red up.
Yes, red up.
Tidy up.
It does mean tidy up. Very good. Very good. Yeah. You got to red up the house.
I'm not falling for your tricks anymore.
Not anymore.
Mr. Markup.
But maybe this one you will. Actually, I don't know. Actually, you think you'll get this one right. Jumbo. Bowl, bologna, or bold?
Bold.
Bologna.
Bologna.
Like the food. Oh my god, yeah, I got you on the last one. Wasn't that
You got me on a couple.
On a couple. Wasn't that a fun game?
That was such a fun game.
It was more fun for me probably than anybody else.
No, I loved it. I loved the quiz.
Yeah. So a lot of those words I used or have heard a lot in my life growing up in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
But there's a few other things like grammatically, like we don't really use helping verbs. I feel like I've talked to you about this before, have I?
Yeah, we've talked about this before.
Yeah, like I did not know that was the thing until I went to university and people were like, you don't speak correctly. And I was like, ugh.
Isn't it a shock the first time someone like points out?
Yeah.
I remember the first time a fellow American, told me I have an accent. And I was like, what do you mean I have an accent? You have an accent.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, yes.
Yeah.
We all have accents.
True. Yeah, I know. It's the same thing. Same thing. But I will say there's this iconic woman that my friends and I are obsessed with called Diane Roles. And she is kind of a nobody. No offense to Diane Roles. But she is the person who named the Steelers mascot, which I didn't even know we had a mascot.
I don't think I knew you guys had a mascot either.
I don't think it lasted
and
very long.
I actually am very involved in football.
You are way more than I am. But yeah, apparently she named some mascots some time ago. His name is Steely McBean. And yeah.
It's a steel beam.
Well,
I'm sorry. Okay, continue.
There's a video of her describing like how she came up with the name, and it's one of the most iconic things I've ever heard in my life. And my friend does it all the time, and of course the fucking video won't load.
I mean, I'm just like, how she literally filmed a story on how she came up with Steely McBeam.
Oh,
this
no.
is like every 5-year-old's like, oh, what should we name this mascot? Steely McBeam. Like
literally, it wasn't even her making a video. It was KDKA, like a TV news station, went and found this woman and had her explain it on the news.
Oh my god!
And of course,
destroying this poor woman.
Not loading. Oh wait, no. Here we go.
Well, after 4 months of waiting and more than 70,000 different names, the Steelers have now settled on one name for the mascot, and that name is Steely McBeam.
Steely McBeam.
The winning name was revealed this afternoon live right here on KDK TV News at 5 from Steelers training camp. And Steelers president Art Rooney II and a Steeler fan who, by the way, came all the way to camp from Hawaii, made the announcement. Steely McBeam is the brainchild of Diane Roles of Valencia in Butler County. So, the question, how did she come up with that name?
Steely McBean, okay? Well, Steely because it's a steel pan. Mick because the Steelers are Irish, okay, and Beam, because Steel Beam, plus my husband loves Jim Beam. So there you go. It's an all-win situation, right?
Iconic woman. Iconic woman.
I love it.
Woman. And
this is like news stations. This isn't even just limited to Pittsburgh. News stations always find this woman.
Oh,
they
yeah.
like have a knack for honing in on this one person who's just going to be like completely ridiculous and iconic, like the fat and sassy lady.
I don't know who that is, but I know what you mean. Like, there's that brand of woman they'll find, or like human they'll find. It is, I love it so much. I love Diane Roles. If Diane Roles ever listens to this, she's my hero. I want her to know that.
We love you, Diane Roles.
Diane Roles, friend of the pod.
Call in. Hit up the hotline.
If Diane Roles called into this podcast, I would lose my shit. It would be the end of this podcast. We would never be able to top anybody else. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. A celebrity.
If anyone
in
knows
my heart.
Diane Roles, get us in touch.
If anybody knows Diane Roles. Oh my God. Well, can you believe that that's all the time that we have for today?
We're done?
Yeah, literally. I'm like shocked.
Wow.
Yeah.
I feel like we could do like a 10-part series on this.
Yeah, it's quite extensive. I had so many other things, but there's only so much time that I am willing to talk and then edit it.
This is a valid point.
Yeah. So I guess my mother will get a... Did you send me postcards? Postcard update, everybody.
Postcard update?
Yeah.
I need to send your mother a postcard.
Yeah. Yep.
I also need to send Bobby a postcard.
We're a little behind, but that's okay. It's only 2
I'm
people.
like 2 weeks behind. I also didn't send my grandma a postcard yet, but
Oh.
you know what? I have a lot of letters to mail this week, so it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen, people. And once again, like always, if you would like a postcard, give us a call at 202-630-4509 or send us a message at messagefrompostcards@gmail.com. Don't forget to rate and review us on Apple Podcasts. And tell a friend.
Tell Diane Roles.
Tell Diane Roles specifically. Everyone needs to find her and tell her. Well, till next time, darling.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao.